Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you this morning. This is just going to be a short video. Obviously, we have a rant and raging woman. Anna Maria, honey, dear one, I mean, enough is enough, okay? You said your piece. Enough's enough. Don't know what to tell you. Talk about the glandulars on there, on the YouTube all the time. I talk about the fact that they are animal products. And I use them. And you have to decide your own issue with spirituality and the way you look at this world, and from the perspective you look at this world. I do understand the cruelty to animal syndromes more than enough. We've had this conversation before in earlier videos when somebody brought this up because they made false statements about the cruelty of obtaining the glandular part. Not like a bear and gallbladder stuff, that sort of thing. You know, each one is an individual and they can determine their individual ways with glandulars. And I've said this many times before, when you're working with humans and you have chronic issues, and you'll see this in the babies and the young people, very genetically weak tissue, this is more of a stem cell type of thinking with the glandulars. They are animal products, no question about it. That's what they are. If you did not understand that or you're misinformed, I didn't misinform you. This is what I've talked about on the YouTube. So you're ranting and raving enough. I understand your issue here. If you don't like them, you didn't understand and you took them, okay, boonk. Not like you never ate meat in your life. But this is an issue about health and healing. And even though you think it's an all raw and everybody lives in the world of all raw, okay, this is a much more serious issue than just eating all raw. Can't do it anymore eating all raw. I get all raw fooders in here all the time with serious problems. So there's a lot more to it, and the herbs are our secret little focuses, definitely. They're our little sweethearts there. So I love you, man, but enough's enough. Stop. You know, if you didn't like them, turn them. We pay you, get your money back. We don't, don't force anything on anyone. Our predominant focus is botanicals and raw foods, but we do use them. We do use them. And if you're eating algae, you're eating a single-cell organism. You just have to. Everybody has to figure out how they want to do. We have very chronic problems in humans. And animals are raised for that. I think you have to go back and understand more spirituality to understand nothing's killed. You can't kill anything. It appears that you're killing something, but nothing dies. You can't kill God. Nothing dies. You don't die. That was the whole point of understanding spirituality. Neither does animals. We only change form. And you can't destroy atoms. I mean, we have atom busters, I guess. You could that way maybe, but they go right back into energy again, which is consciousness again. You know, there's a lot of illusions that we carry here. And until man decides to understand his health issues and regain that, at the same time he'll lose animal eating, then at the same time all this will get wiped off the planet. But right now, you've got some very serious issues going on. And I just happen to use them in my practice because of that. I'm pro-human. I'm pro-every animal. Obviously, I'm a plant and animal lover. But I'm a God lover mostly, and I see it from a different perspective than you do. So, okay, I understand that. All you have to do is say it once. You don't have to rant and rave about it. It doesn't make you look very good. Brenda just talked with you, so hope you get satisfied there. I mean, we never intend to hurt anybody. Our whole gig is. While I'm talking about that, somebody made a comment of how, oh, this is it right here. And I'm a little disappointed. In Dan 3, I don't know who you are, but you made a nice little comment. Dr. Morse often mentions what the animals do to heal themselves in nature. Just joking. But do animals, when sick, get on the phone to buy Dr. Morse's expensive herbal formulas? So I thought this was pretty good. I think what you should do then is not buy my formulas. I think you should buy Richard Schultz's herbal formulas. And then go on his website and write him these questions, with this kind of thing on his website, because Dr. Schultz's herbal formulas are in the $30. and mine are better in my opinion. And they're unique formulations, 1 to 4 concentrates, and I have them priced at the same price that you go into a health food store and buy crap formulas for. But if you want to insist that they're expensive, go right ahead. It's just your unawareness, because we've done nothing but help people and try to keep our prices down. You have no idea of our journey and how we've kept prices down no matter what we've lost, just to make it affordable for people. We were $18 for years, and then we had to move up. Everything goes up. We get hit with prices. We don't always pass them on to you guys. We try to keep them priced because of the way we use them. And we use about 7 formulas or 8 formulas per month or per event. And we try to, I always try to cut them down probably quicker than I should, but I don't want this kind of accusation in my world, because I'm not here as that type of person. I'm not a capitalist, but I also have to keep the lights on and people hired here to work for me. And you don't get that for free. I don't know, maybe you've never been in business before, but I'm in business and I have to keep everybody running. And I don't know what people think, about stuff. You have access here to incredibly rare information that's free. And my formulas are priced reasonable as anybody else's. We price them at the same price Nature's Way. God, you can't even compare the formulas. And so I'm sorry that you guys feel that way. If you feel they're too expensive, don't go that route. Buy somebody else's. I don't care. I really don't care. This site isn't the push herbs. This is an educational site. Those of you that have used them found the benefits of them. The glandulars are just something that I use because of the extensive issue of it. Those with very weak problems, scoliosis and the like, we got serious problems. And the problem is that herbs are not like that. They're slow moving when it comes to chronic gland problems. And so a lot of people want out of their suffering quicker than later. That's just the nature of it. Look at all of you want out of pain now, not tomorrow, and you want to get everything moving quicker. Well, we only have so many tools on this planet to use to attain that. And some of those people that complain about the glandulars would take pharmaceuticals, and it's like, ugh. So I understand about the earth thing and loving the earth, and I do. I've done a radio show for years with Native Americans. I've done all that stuff, but I'm also not an earth lover. I mean, the earth is a rock spinning through space. Okay, we got a lot of nice species here. It's a low on the totem pole in terms of planets. The consciousness is low on this planet. I can take you to other planets. I can take you to other dimensions where you'll just freak out with ecstasy, and you'll see a different point of view when you look back at this level and what's going on at this level, and understand that nothing dies here at this level. You might think your animals are dying and people are dying, but you're only translating. You're only moving from one form to another form, or from one body to another body, and you can't destroy atoms. What appears sometimes isn't always true. I understand about the meat eating. I'm opposed to meat eating myself. I'm not a meat eater. I've had it in my life, as some people have. But okay,